Hello, everyone. My name is Julian. I am a 6 foot tall, very masculine and very bearded man. And I'm here today to talk to you about women's beauty products. So, yeah, let's see how we go. One of my earliest memories kind of growing up was the pride that my mum would take in making sure that I was best prepared for school in the only way that she knew how. So I'm her eldest son, and she'd literally cover me from top to toe with really exotic oils, so like shea butter and baobab oil and moringa. And I just remember kind of sitting on the carpet first thing in the morning upon registration, and my fellow classmates asking me 2 questions every single day. And the first one was, "Julian, why is it that you are so shiny?" And the second one was, "Julian, why do you smell of chocolate?" So yeah, worked really well with the ladies from a young age, so it was great. Across the stretch of West Africa, there are 16 million other mothers, daughters, grandmothers, very similar to my mother, who effectively create and harvest most of the raw and natural organic products and ingredients that are found in the raw ingredients that are found in the products that you and I buy on the high street and use today on our skincare. These women effectively live in abject poverty, on average making £2 or £3 a week, and therefore, unfortunately, are unable to send their children to school and actually experience that similar level of joy and pride that my mother had in getting me ready for school. So for these women, the supply chain is fundamentally broken, whilst here in the UK, we enjoy increased sales of natural and organic skincare products, on average growing at about 20% and has been over the last 8 years. So with a broken supply chain for the women in Ghana, which is where I'm from originally, 16 million women who are affected, and a growing global organic beauty market that's estimated to reach 23 billion by 2023, I was compelled to start a company. So that's what I did. So August 2018, I launched a company called The Good Butter Company. And the idea was very simple. It was to bridge the gap between small-scale producers in sub-Saharan Africa and the growing global organic beauty market. And again, kind of coming from a tech background, the idea was just to get products into customers' hands as quickly and as efficiently as possible, just so that we could really run tests and gain feedback on exactly what customers wanted. And we kind of came across a few learnings, and the first was that consumers are becoming increasingly conscientious about not just where their products are coming from, but how they're harvested and how they're produced and whom it affects, which is great. We learned that the term butter was quite problematic. In skincare, butter is often synonymous with oil, and customers with oily-based skin don't always want oily-based products. And butter is also synonymous with margarine, and we don't want you putting shea butter on your toast. It's edible, but just don't do it. But the most important thing that we learned was that a direct-to-consumer operation kind of meant that we could control end-to-end supply chain with the women back home, but we could also really tell the narrative of the women who were kind of suffering back home as well. So all of this helped us to really get to the next stage and iteration of the business. And I'm really proud to effectively today announce the new kind of name and new brand and kind of showing the next vision of the company, which is a company called Yendy. So Yendy represents all of the learning in the space of 9 months that we spent kind of selling out boxes in Southwark at street festivals, and just last weekend selling out our final Good Butter products at Spitalfields Market. And Yendy is effectively the new brand that we're moving forward with. It's a small district just next door of where we source our products, and the idea is really to bridge the gap again between small-scale producers and the growing organic beauty market through a direct-to-consumer operation that we feel super excited about. But whilst that is kind of really exciting for me in terms of how the business will move forward and the products that we'll be selling, which will effectively celebrate Africa's most raw, organic, pure products, what's more exciting is the level of impact that we can have. So this is Babu. And Babu, before joining our partner cooperative in northern Ghana, had totally lost hope in the shea butter trade. And therefore, having a young child to feed, resorted in selling and creating firewood and charcoal. So there's often stories being told of her kind of coming at the end of the day with her hands and her face covered in charcoal, trying to sell these products on the streets to be able to provide for her family. I mean, the smile speaks for itself. Since kind of working with our partner cooperative, she's been able to maintain and create a dignified way of achieving a better quality of life, and also being able to send her children to school as well, which is great. The goal with Yendy moving forward is to really turn this one smile into many. And as mentioned, there are 16 million women to go, so we've got a long way to go as well, but we're really confident we can do it. So if you've identified with absolutely anything I've said today, as mentioned, I'm 6 foot tall, very masculine, very bearded. Please do come and find me. You can't miss me. I smell of chocolate as well. So, yeah, thank you so much.